you say, my man, now you're fighting one of the sport's pound-for-pound best and one of the best to ever do it, and there's levels to this sport?
I mean, I could go out there and say, you know, somewhere I want to say that we just got to wait and see come November the 14th, you know. I let him do all the talking, and come the 14th, we'll see what he about. How long he been boxing? 5 years? We'll see what he about come November the 14th.
Jake, you faced legends. I mean, now you got Tank, but you've had Anderson Silva. How does facing somebody like this in his prime, how does that differ compared to some of the other guys that you faced before?
Yeah, this is the toughest fight for me from an experience standpoint. I know he's in his prime, 30-0 or whatever it is, undefeated, top 10 pound-for-pound fighter. I respect Tank a lot, and that's why I'm excited. He's going to bring the best out of me, and I have to be prepared. I have to be the most locked in I've ever been, and that's what makes this a massive fight. So much is at stake because we're young, and we're just, on the tip and the brink of our careers and coming into greatness in our primes, like you said. And so the loser of this fight is going to be the embarrassment of the world. Their fan base is going to be let down, and everyone's going to see that, and it could be a career-ending loss. And that's what makes this exciting.
Tank, along those lines, listen to what he just said. Do you feel any pressure at all? Only because you're so good, and yet you're fighting this guy who's relatively new to the sport. And I'm sure there are a number of people, millions that are going to be watching, going to be expecting a knockout.
Yeah, I feel like it's no pressure on me. The only pressure on me is when I put pressure on myself. That's why I'm not going out here and saying I'm going to knock him out or anything like that. So we just going to put on a great show come November the 14th. And the fans won that night. I just want to put on a great show so everybody can, be happy.
I want to talk to that lady that's right next to you, Alicia, the champ. This is something. I don't know if these people know this. Undisputed champion, but yet you gave up one of your belts. You gave up the WBC belt because they're one of the sanctioning bodies that really don't support women fighting 12 3-minute rounds. So you said, you know what? Take your belt back.
Yo, what's happening? Hey, yo, what's going on, lads? I'll just come to say hello anyway to the people. To be fair with you, there ain't much going on in boxing right now because, people ain't really looking to talk about what really is going on in the sport. Everybody's talking about this show over here with Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. You know what I mean? And to be fair with you, they're trying really hard to sell this event, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what's going on at the moment. I mean, yeah, we have other fights going on, but you don't see people really talking about them, And the fights ain't got a buzz. The fights ain't got a buzz like Tank Davis and Jake Paul is in social media. But to be fair with you, it's a clown show, really, and it's a circus. Yeah? And this is what boxing has come to today. This is exactly what the sport is in America anyway, because every clown show and circus is what is selling. Yeah? And every other real boxing fight isn't getting the viewership, isn't getting the engagement. Ain't everybody really talking about it like that? Like, look at Vergil Ortiz versus Erickson Lubin. It's a good fight. It's good for the hardcores, right? But it ain't a fight with big persona. It doesn't have the energy like you can really go back and forth like a Canelo Alvarez or a Terence Crawford. So obviously this month is kind of a bit dead. You know what I mean? You do have good fights coming up with Floyd Schofield versus Jojo Diaz. That's on the co-main event. So there is some good boxing coming up for the hardcores. But for the casuals, it's about this fucking show. Yeah? Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. You know what I mean? It's all about Tank Davis and Jake Paul, really. And that's why there ain't really much going on for the whole month, yeah, until November. November is when it starts to get busy again. In this whole October, the best fight you got in October, and this is in October, is going to be Jerome Boots Ennis versus Lima. And ain't not many people talking about that fight either. Now, you do have a fight at the end of October, which is Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fondora, right? Which is a good fight. So boxing does have some good fights. You got Joseph Parker versus, what's his name? Fabio Wardley at the end of October. But apart from that, until leading up to that, nah, bruv, there ain't much going on, bro. There ain't much going on. And that's why we ain't going to bullshit over here. Tank Davis and Jake Paul is only a topic because, you know, they're just big names. But really and truly, it ain't for the hardcores, is it, really? Come on. This is for the casual fans. This is for the fans that just love entertainment. Yeah? And that's what this is about. Now, let me say this. Even if there ain't much going on, you know, and there's a lot of bullshit, at the end of the day, you know, we can't lie about it. When you come out of Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, and you have a look at the schedule right now, let me show you the schedule, and then you'll understand. There ain't fuck all going on, bruv. Yeah? Boxing is like it gives you really highs, and then it's really lows. So there ain't really much to really cook, apart from the fights that's coming up. That's with Lubin versus Vergil Ortiz, Kid Austin versus Jojo Diaz, and maybe you got a Sharky Foster versus Stephen Fulton. These are good fights, but they don't have the energy, bro. You get what I mean? They don't really have the energy like the fights that we're just coming off with Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Yeah? Let's be honest, bro. It's kind of dead. You got this fucking clown show going on with Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. Why is Piers Morgan getting sued? Why is Piers Morgan getting sued, bro? Hey, let me know why Piers Morgan's getting sued. Yo, but give me a sec. Fucking hell. Anyway, smash the like, because he said that Jake's fights are rigged or fixed. They fucking are, you cunt. Yeah, you probably win. Now, let me tell you the schedule now in boxing. And then you realize why fuck all is going on. Yeah, and that's why everybody got to talk about Tank versus Jake Paul. Yeah, these are the fights coming up. September the 27th, Najee Lopez versus Kelvin Henderson. Yeah, get ready for that. Get your popcorn out, mate. Right? September the 27th, Ben Crocker versus Sean McComb versus Sean McComb. All right, mate? Then on, you got Marcus Brown versus Brandon Galton in October the 1st. All right, mate? October the fucking 1st, you got Umar Dazabekov, I think that's his fucking name, versus Artem Brosov. Imagine those names. Who the fuck is going live? Yeah? October the 11th. You got Dave Allen versus Arslanbek Makhmadov. Who the fuck wants to go live for that? You tell me. Ain't fuck all going on for the whole fucking week. Yeah? Now, on October the 11th, you got Jaron Ennis versus Usmi Lima. That's not bad. Yeah? October the 11th, you got Jaron Ennis versus Usmi Lima. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? At least you got a fight on October the 11th. There we go. Yeah, then October the 17th, I know this kid, Kieran Conway versus George Liddard. Right? Ain't going to be all that, to be fair. Right? And then October the 18th, you got Danny Garcia versus Daniel Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm not too hyped up about that one either, mate. So what the fuck is going on? Yeah, that's the fucking schedule, bro. Now, to be fair with you, some of these fights might turn out to be good fights. But they're not fights for content creators. They're not fights for people to come here and build your everyday fucking talk about these fights, bro. So that's why you're stuck talking about Tank Davis versus fucking Jake Paul. That's what you got going on, yeah? Tank Davis with a mediocre personality. Tank Davis fucking and Jake Paul out there mocking boxing, mocking Tank Davis. Man, I never thought in my life that we're going to watch Tank fighting Jake Paul. But anyway, good luck to them and let them make their fucking money, I guess. Right? Let them make their money, I guess. Yeah, so I believe the whole next few weeks it's going to be quiet. There ain't going to be much going on, bro. Yeah? Just like there ain't much going on with Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford took the belts and he's on holiday. So that's that. Canelo's energy is dead down the drain for a bit. And all the Canelo fans are quiet. You know what I mean? Since Canelo Alvarez lost, I lost about 30 fucking fans overnight. 30 people started fucking getting upset and they never came back. Looks like they were only here for fucking Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? It looks like they were only here for Canelo Alvarez, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, big up. Smash the like. Here's Rapstar talking about Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. Do you really think I want to talk about Tank Davis versus Jake Paul? I'm only coming here to say what's going on, you cunts. Yeah? I'm only here to say what's happening. Everybody's still awake? Let's get ready for the next big fight. The next biggest fight is going to be Devin the Dream Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. and David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. Yeah? I'm not here to break down every single fucking tactic that Jake Paul's going to use and Tank Davis is going to use in this mediocre fucking exhibition. Yeah? I'm not here to break all this down, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Yes, it's entertaining. Yes, there's a few bits to speak about, but I'm not coming here as a hardcore boxing fan getting ready to break down how both guys are going to fight each other, where they're at in their career. This is a fucking joke. I'm going to keep it real with you. I probably don't even want to go live about it for the next few fucking weeks. Right? I'll just come here and say, what's happening, bruv? Just come here and see. Let's see who's here. I come and see what's happening. Eric Gomez. Stephen 4722. Yes, mate. Pound for pound king. Yes, Curtis. Yes, Roland. I'm here to say what's going on. I've come to say hello. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Yeah. I just come to say what's up, man. Can't I just come here sometimes and say what's going on? You know what I mean, Timmy? Just come to see what's happening with the lads, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a bit dead anyway. Tank Davis fighting fucking the biggest fight exhibition. All right, mate. Yeah. Is anybody out there? That's right. Is anybody in there? Hello? Knock, knock. Oh shit, man. Yeah, man. I just thought, fuck it, man. Let's have a little chat. You know what I mean? Now we got Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz fighting Lubin. Yeah. We got Vergil Ortiz fighting Lubin. Yeah. How you guys feel about that fight? Yo, I like Vergil Ortiz. Yeah, but he got a dry personality, bro. Yeah. I like Vergil Ortiz as a fighter, but personality-wise, he never brings no aggression. He's very chilled out. He don't bring no flavor. He don't bring no lyrics. He's all right. He's a good fighter, but his personality is like, yeah. We got Kid Austin versus what's his name? Jojo Diaz. You get me? We got Kid Austin versus Jojo Diaz. Kid Austin gonna fuck him up, bro. Jojo's been done for a long time. Rap star Vergil Ortiz has never been a world champion for 9 years. Yeah, let that sink in, bro. Vergil Ortiz has never been a world champion. He's just like Ryan Garcia. He's a good fighter, but he's never been a world champion just like Ryan Garcia. I'm just saying the truth. He's a good fighter, though. Yeah. He's never been a world champion, bro. Ask Tunde Tupac. You can ask Tunde Tupac.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your
Rappers.
name, your name.
Your name is
Tunde
Tunde.
Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't need
Calm
to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I
calm
kill
down.
you all now.
No, calm down. You killed?
You killed who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Your lyric
Hey.
will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are
What's
you?
it?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know
By the
50
grace of
Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Akwa Ibom.
This guy.
You're just a joker. You know what? Just go. We'll get
Just-
back to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a fighter that we've been speaking for for many years now, right? For many years, we've been speaking about Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is going to do this. Vergil Ortiz is going to do that. Now, when Vergil Ortiz had opportunities at 147, yeah, his health started to deteriorate. Some people said he took too much snack. His organs were giving up. Then he went to 154. At 154, he's been campaigning. He's had a few fights. Boachuk, Madrimovs. Yeah, with Boachuk, you know, he got knocked down a couple of times. You understand? This was a man that was meant to be fighting Tim Tszyu one time. He was meant to fight Stanionis. He was meant to be fighting Boots. But none of those fights materialized, some for himself, some because of the other opponents. But the main thing I will say, many people are very high on Vergil Ortiz. He's a good fighter. He got a 95%, 90% KO ratio. At 154, he ain't knocking out people. Let's remember that. So how good is the lad? The lad has never, ever had a world championship. He's never held a belt. So how do we know? I mean, yes, he's got world level operator. He beat Madrimov in a tough fight. But how good is he? You know what I mean? He still never won a world title. He still never won a world title, bro. I've been speaking about this man for many years. So what is Vergil Ortiz doing, bro? Now he's fighting Lubin. Okay, Lubin's not a bad fighter. He's been beat already a couple of times and been knocked out. So how do we know if Vergil Ortiz is a world-class operator, bro? We are here sitting here saying Vergil this and Vergil that, but he's never had a world title, bro. Boots Ennis has been a 2-belt holder. He's had 2 world titles. So at this point, the man needs to beat a fucking Fundora. The man needs to beat a Backroom. Yeah? Vergil Ortiz did not want to fight Backroom, though, did he? Turkey Yellow Sheikh said that no Vergil, not Boots. Nobody wants to fight Backroom at the moment. Yeah? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Vergil ain't the guy that can be a champion. But how do we know? How do we know? We know that it's Carl's favorite fighter is Vergil Ortiz. Yeah? But you can have a favorite fighter, but the man has never been a champion in his life. He's a good fighter. But the man needs to get a belt. Man needs to fucking challenge against a fucking serious world title holder, bro. All I'm saying is, it's very hard to know. But will Vergil win those fights against a Fundora? Can Vergil win those fights against a fucking Backroom? Can Vergil win those fights against a Boots Ennis? We don't know. We don't know yet. We can assume, but we don't know. Yeah? We don't fucking know, bro. It's very hard to tell. Yeah? Very hard to tell. Those fights are very tricky fights. Let's be honest, bro. You know? At the end of the day, Vergil Ortiz has got the name, he's got the fucking play, but he hasn't done it yet. Yeah, man still is sitting there like Ryan Garcia. I'm just sick of seeing Vergil for years without having a world-class fight. You know what I mean? With a man who's elite. Yeah, Vergil's never fought a man ever in his life to know that the man's got a belt. That man's not giving up that belt. Vergil has to take it from him. You understand? Vergil's never been in that situation where he has to defend for his belt. He's never done it. So I don't know until he does. But what I can say, that man needs to do it. You understand? The man needs to do it, bro. Stop talking shit. Stop talking shit, Carl. Madrimov is the guy that lost. Every time Madrimov stepped up, he lost to Crawford. That was Crawford's leftovers. So Madrimov was not a champion. When he fought Vergil Ortiz, he never had a belt. Vergil Ortiz needs to beat a man in pole position who's got the belt. Stop playing games, bro. We don't know what we got to see Vergil in there with a champ. You understand? We got to see a man who's holding the belt. So Vergil got to snatch it off him. Do you understand that? Now, I like Vergil Ortiz, but he gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot, bro. Go watch his fights properly. Vergil gets tagged a lot. Now, stop saying bad things about Boots, because Boots, I don't think, would have got dropped a couple of times against Boachuk. I don't see Boachuk dropping Boots. But he dropped Vergil Ortiz twice. And arguably, he should have won the fight. Stop playing games. Now, Vergil's a good fighter. But how do we know if Vergil is elite? Yeah? Hey, does anybody in the chat thinks Boots gets dropped by Boachuk twice? Answer that question, bro. Does anybody think that Boots is getting dropped twice by Boachuk? Answer that question. Be honest about that, though. Stop lying, Cole. Now, Cole, you're sounding like fanboy. Be honest. Do you really think Boots is getting dropped twice? Be honest. Don't need a lie for the person. You see that, Cole? Now live and learn. Learn, brother. We know that Vergil's a good fighter. Vergil's a good fighter. But we don't want him getting beaten up, bro. You saw what happened to Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu was one of your favorite fighters, wasn't he? And you know we love you, Cole. It's all fun and games and all that. You know, you're not a fanboy. If the man loses, he loses. No man is safe. You understand? No man is safe, bro. Possibly once, because both saving swing like wild. Okay. So let me ask you guys this. Whoever's high on Vergil. Right now, it's early, but I might as well just know this from now. So when that fight happens, we know how you guys were observing it from day one. So you got Boots versus Vergil. Who you got? You got Boots versus Vergil. Who you got? Somebody's gonna get bodied. Somebody's gonna get bodied, bro. Someone's gonna get bodied. I'm telling you.
This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? But some people will say that.
Is this fight really on that level? I mean,
This is the level of this fight. This is the funeral right here. It's just no casket yet. This fight right here, I will get a body on my record. I've been wanting one for a long time now anyway. And what better opponent to do it with? So much pain, so much frustration, so much things that have been going on in my career. I want a body, and he gonna be the body.
Like I said, I meant everything, even with the killing part. I meant that. I do want a body on my record, but
like I don't want to kill
pull
somebody
back
for
a
a
little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah.
Hey, yo, what's happening, Pop Shot?
What's good, rap star?
Man, we're just chilling, bro. Just talking about something, you know. We're talking about Vergil Ortiz right now. How great can this kid be? He don't have a world championship yet. I like most of his fights. I didn't like how he looked against Boachuk. You know, I just feel like it's been many years that we've been talking about Vergil Ortiz for many years, bro. And it's getting boring that the man needs to challenge for a world title or just be in a position that can get that belt, because he still hasn't had a world title till today.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we can say that we have some of the same questions about Boots, even though Boots has you know two title defense or two title bouts, right? So my question is, um, whose resume is better? Who does Boots have on his resume that's better than a
I mean,
Madrimov win or a
I mean,
Bochuk
Boots
win?
don't have a great resume himself. Boots don't have
Right.
a no
So
much
that's
of a great resume himself, to be fair.
right. That's the argument. That's what we can say that Boots really tested himself, or would we like to see Boots have the same challenges as Virgil Ortiz? You know,
What all I can say to
I,
you, yeah.
Virgil
How
does.
old is Boots? How old is
Go
Boots?
ahead.
How old is Boots? 28?
What's like?
28.
I think so. He's up there.
Yeah. How old is Virgil?
They're
26.
near the same. I think they're close to the same age.
How
Hmm.
old is Virgil in the chat? I know somebody would know his age. Is he 26?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, to be
Yeah, I
fair
think
with
those
you,
guys are close to the same age.
look. Virgil's been in the game for a long time. Virgil's 27, right? So both of
Right.
them guys are close to the 30s than they are 25. All right. So
Right.
both of these guys haven't got the best resume, but Virgil has never held a belt. Boots has held a belt, defended a belt, and fought for another belt. Regardless of what anyone says,
Right.
he knows what it's like to hold a
Right.
belt, right? Virgil
Right.
has never
Right.
held a belt. So at this point, Virgil with the Lubin fight, what does it do for Virgil with the Lubin fight?
If anything, it's just putting another experienced fighter under his belt. Um, because Lubin's been in some wars, he's been battle tested, and I don't think that we can still say the same thing about Boots. Even though he has, fought for a championship. You know,
Let
who's
Carl go. I think Carl's been waiting there for a while.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
happening,
yeah.
Carl?
I think if we just look at the level of competition these guys have faced, they're both disappointing as fuck. Let's be honest. They're both disappointing as fuck, mate. But
Oh,
it
at least
seems to
you're
be
honest about that one, Cole.
the American way, man. Like it must be the American way to take these tune-up fights. Like
Mm.
that's why Tim got himself knocked out because he challenged himself, man. He fought for belts. That's all he fought for. That's something Aussies do. They just fight for belts. That's it. Fight for belts. Always, if you get given a belt, fight for the cunt.
Yeah,
Simple.
but don't you think Oscar De La Hoya is a hypocrite? I feel that Oscar De La Hoya himself just he got to be
Well,
part
I
of it.
heard the thing I heard after the after the Madrimov fight was Oscar came out and said that he's going to give Vergil a tune-up fight next. So I think they're treating Lubin like. Let's be honest, Lubin isn't exactly the most active or the most dangerous fighter in the world.
So, what do
So
you think about what Virgil said the other day? So I can play it for you. So Boots said he wants one fight, and he told Turkey he'll agree to the Virgil fight next. But Virgil saying now, I gave Boots already an opportunity to fight me. He didn't want to fight me that time. So now I'm going to go do other stuff. That's what he said. He said, I'm going to go chase other fights, maybe. I don't need to fight him now that he wants to fight. That's what Virgil's saying. Because Virgil's saying that he might try to see if he can get another fight with a belt or something instead.
he wants a Xander Zayas fight. That's
Yeah,
what he
but
wants.
Xander Zayas is with Top Rank. He might do something else.
Yeah, of course, but that's the way Virgil wants to. He wants to go for a belt, and I don't.
Okay,
Is
look,
there
I
anything
know
wrong with
you're a
that?
big Virgil fan, but one thing
I
you
love
ain't,
Virgil, man. I just love his.
you're not a fanboy. You're a fan, but you're not a
Yeah.
fanboy. Why the
No,
fuck is he not fighting Backroom?
I don't know. Why isn't any cunt fighting Backroom, bro? Let's keep that a buck. Why
Turkey
doesn't
Al Sheikh
anyone?
said Virgil Ortiz and them don't want to fight him at the moment.
They can't even. They just can't get him a fight, man. Like no, man, all these mandatories have pulled out. Like Tim's been knocked out twice in the time that since that cunt's had a fight and had a tune-up.
I think.
I mean,
Let's
Yeah, go
ask.
ahead.
No, I
no,
was gonna
you're
say
right.
let's
Go.
ask Tone Deaf as well, and then we go back to Pop Shot and 24. Let's ask 24. Tone Deaf, what's happening?
How you doing, man? How you guys doing in the panel?
We're saying
Good, my
that
brother.
these
Good.
guys are moving on.
What's up,
Yeah,
bro?
are they moving the right way? Have you been happy with the way Virgil's been moving in his career so far? And are you happy with where they are?
I think Vergil is moving a little bit timid. Definitely, Turkey Al Sheikh has been given the opportunity to fight bigger fights. I know that Boots has just gone up to 54, and he did say it out loud. I want to have a couple tune-ups before I, fight for a belt up there. Did he have the chance to? Yeah, he definitely had a chance. I think he's also walking a little bit timid, going up to 54. They're freaking killers out there. I mean,
He's not stopping anyone anymore, is he?
hell no,
Nope.
hell no.
He's
But he's
not
getting
stopping
stopped.
anyone anymore.
He's getting dropped himself. So let's be honest. He's getting dropped himself. I mean, his last fighting with Ballcheck, I mean, he got dropped twice. And I think we all think he not his last fight, his second to last fight. I mean, we all thought he lost that fight. Now Madrimov, I really believe, and I'm being sincere to this. I really respect what Madrimov said in his interview. He wasn't 100%. I think he could have did a better job in that Virgil fight. And Virgil showed that he's a freaking a wrecking machine, and he did well at the end of that fight. But in the beginning, he was getting tagged pretty well with Madrimov. Um, what's his name? Robert did change their strategy at the last end of those rounds, but he's still playing a little timid. But I think this fight is going to prove a little more about Virgil because his next opponent is not a punk. I mean, he's been through wars himself,
But what does
and
Virgil get out of fighting Lubin? What does he get out of it?
experience.
That's all he's
He
getting
fight.
out of it.
That's it. He's getting experience, and he's getting another. What do you call it? A stay away fight. I want to
All right.
just say it.
Okay.
You know what I
Go
mean?
ahead. Omaha Parade. What's happening? You're on mute. You need to unmute yourself. 24/7, you need to unmute yourself. We can't hear a word you're saying, bro. You need to work it out, homie. Anyway, Pop Shop.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think's the future for both of these guys, Boots and Vergil?
I think Boots needs to just go ahead and fight for another belt at the 154, and I think he could possibly corner Vergil into fighting him, much like Bud did for Spence. You gotta you sometimes you gotta fight your way up to the the fight that you want. And Vergil is not gonna he can't keep. I don't want to say ducking because he has he has a stellar resume. Even though Lubin's not a current champion, but like I say, he's been battle tested. Something that we like to see happen to Boots. So it's still kind of weird that Boots has seemed like he's chasing a guy that's never had a belt. So he needs to just keep fighting better competition. And I think once he fights better competition, the pressure will be more on Vergil to say, okay, well, why you ain't fighting Boots? Boots fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? These guys are good fighters, yeah? But one
Yeah.
thing I don't like is, see, this is why you guys need to put respect on Devin Haney's name. That Devin Haney, when he goes up in weight, he goes and fights champions. Not like Boots and Vergil and these guys. They fucking want to pick and choose all the time. He goes up again. He wants to fight another champion. Do you understand what I mean, Cole?
But don't
Yeah,
crown him
totally.
yet, man. Don't crown
Totally.
Haney yet in this fight. Don't crown him
I'm
yet.
just saying, though, these guys, you got guys that want to go up in weight and they want to fight champions. But you got other guys that like Boots and that, they want to pick and choose. Do you get what I mean, Cole?
Yeah, I don't know. This must be a modern fucking American boxing thing, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
I thought if you're the man,
American
I thought
boxing.
if you're always the guy that wants to be that guy, that you always go and wait to fight the best of the best on that, or if not one of the best. You call them out. You know you're a big enough name. You know and I know Boots Ennis can get a big fight. But he decides to want to take an easy fight.
Yeah.
So what's that about, bro? How are we supposed to look at you as a fan? We can see that you want to pick spots. You're not that guy, bro. You're not made that way. You ain't him. Because if you were him, you would want to prove to everything that you are him right now. Take all the glory and then make the money so you can pick and choose later. Isn't that the game? But now these guys, they're in such positions making millions that they actually can pick and choose intercontinental fights, fucking standby moving fights. I mean, what the fuck is this, bro?
You know what it is, Rap? It's whatever Turkey wants. That's what it is.
Turkey didn't call for this, though.
Whatever
Turkey didn't
wants.
call for this.
Well, he called for the Vergil Boots fight, and then Boots didn't want that, and now all of a sudden, Boots is now making a run at 54 after he said he was going to unify 47. They were his words, not fucking my words. He was going to unify the division. So I'm thinking that cunt's eating cabbage soup for another 2 years. He's not having a steak for 2 fucking years so he can stay at 47. Because to unify the division was going to take him 2 years. I just don't know how the fuck the guy could have stayed at 47. Then all of a sudden he can't make 47. He wants to go up to 54 within a matter of months, within a matter of 4 to 5 weeks. That changed, and then all of a sudden,
you talking about Vergil or Boots?
Talking about Boots.
Okay. How do you feel about Vergil?
Oh, it's much of the same, man. This is what I'm saying. This is what Turkey wants. Like Vergil versus fucking Madrimov. Like, why couldn't we seen Vergil take Bakram Murtazalia?
Okay, but wait a minute, sir. Sir, wait. Do you think Boots? No. Do you think Vergil could have fought Crawford, or do you think Crawford dug Vergil?
I just think it was 2 guys in totally different stages of their careers.
No. Who ducked who?
I don't fucking. You tell me. Nostradamus.
Vergil
Okay.
Duck Bud. Ask me how.
Okay,
Brit.
how?
Okay. Wait. Where are you from? I don't want to call you Brit. You sound British to me. Where are you from?
Wherever you want me to be from.
You were saying you said
He's from
Stella.
Australia, mate.
You
He's from
said
Australia.
Stella before. You're talking about a stellar resume and all that.
Hold on. Who? Okay. Australia. Okay. Respect to Australia. I wish I could visit there, but you guys don't take no type of anything. Okay. So Vergil Duck Bud for this. He was the WBO intern. He could have pushed his mandatory to fight Bud. He never pushed it, and when they interviewed him, well, no.
Bob Aaron for so long, he wants to make some money. Let that man get some money. Let the man get his
give a fuck about a man.
Let who get money?
When people try to like someone
Hey,
like
24. Let the man speak. Let this guy
I
speak
did.
first.
I'm responding to his question, Rap. He spoke and I responded. I said, he wants him to take these bum fights. These are not big money fights. We're supposed to be
Who? Okay, sir. Who I'm talking to right now? Who took the bum fight?
You're talking to this
But
guy
now
here.
we're
Look.
talking about prospects. Prospects again. Journeyman.
Bruh, are you high as fuck or what? I'm talking about Vergil and Crawford.
PBC fighters that are protected.
Yo, yeah, bro. You motherfucker.
Hey, Rap Star. Hey, I love your channel. All that respect, bro. But I'm finna dip. But I'm in the chat. Man.
Why you dipping, bro?
Why you dipping?
Cause I'm chilling.
Get off.
But look,
No, just get it off, bro. Just get it off. What you saying?
Yeah,
all right, let me finish my shit. Okay, so Vergil, he could have pressed his mandatory and got the Bud fight. And when they interviewed him and they asked him, he said, his whole team, we're not ready. That's not something we're worried about. But that's before Crawford was popular. So you can say that and get away with it. Let's say Crawford right now and Vergil was the mandatory and Vergil didn't press it. They'll say, oh, you're scared of Crawford. He just beat Canelo. This is pre-Canelo, pre-Errol Spence.
Are you an
maybe
Errol Spence fan?
Yeah.
Are you an Errol Spence fan?
Yo, let him finish, bro. Let him finish.
Are you Errol Spence fan?
That's it, bro. Your mama's an Errol Spence fan. Leave me alone.
Are you? I'm not.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And rip it off your forehead.
Answer yes or no.
Shut the fuck up talking to me.
I want a yes or no or a maybe. Don't give me no fucking diatribe. Give me a yes
Bro,
or no.
I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't understand what the fuck you saying, but I don't like your energy. I don't understand you.
You're a fan.
Huh?
Do you hate Wilson? Do you hate that he's standing?
Yo, we
Do I
can't
hate?
see you with that
Bitch
hair in your
ass.
face.
Do you hate Bud bitch ass?
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up, dude. But anyway.
Talk to me as a man. You ain't no man.
Oh,
you just,
God.
You got
Okay,
low
hey, what? No. Okay, you in Australia, right? You in Australia?
Yeah.
Do you have any warrants or any felonies?
Let's not go there. No, just talk
No,
about
answer my yes or no. Do you have warrants or felonies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think you can still come to America. If I buy you a flight to America, will you come fight me?
Yeah, where? What city are you in?
California. If I send you a flight, to Los Angeles, will you come and fight me on camera?
LA ain't too real for me. I'll come there.
Huh? You're not saying yes or no, pussy?
He's gonna need a trainer. I'm gonna have to be a trainer. 24. I'm gonna have to get on one of them tickets. God, he's gonna need a trainer.
Hey, Rap Star. Hey, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm already talking threats and shit, and I came here to talk boxing. But hey, I'm out.
Wow! Don't tell me 24 is 24's smoking you.
He's got zapped.
24 fucking took him out the game.
Another one bites the dust. And another one. And another one.
Wow,
Thanks,
24 is
Stella.
beautiful.
Yo, you didn't win that fight, yo. You didn't win that fight. He just struggled. That's all. You didn't win that one.
Fucking corner threw the towel, bro. He threw the towel.
24
Yeah, he threw.
collecting
All
bodies.
right, I give you that. He
24
threw
is
in the towel.
collecting bodies, bro.
I give you that one. He did throw in the towel. He threw in the towel. He did. He did.
No muss, motherfucker.
That was a quick one.
It's the
That was a
internet.
quick one.
Come on,
So I think we should get.
No, it was nothing. It was just
Y'all
like
thinking we should get Boots and Vergil in 2026? We should get Boots and Vergil in 2026.
Yeah, but they're fighting for no belts, though. That I mean, does that?
Yeah.
What I mean? Wait. IBO. He actually is getting IBO. They found that guy out of where did they get that guy from Australia? They had the IBO under the rocks over there. That guy who's fighting. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying I'm not calling him a bum, but I believe I think he's got a one loss in his record. That's it.
Yeah.
Who's that man?
That's the tune-up.
I couldn't hear him.
with the hands over the head, throwing hooks and that's just Australian bum.
So
walk forward and take punishment.
So I think Boots is going to fight for a championship. One of them guys will fight for a championship at 26.
They've got to. Both of these cunts have to.
Boots is fighting for a championship now. His next fight is going to be for a championship. What is it? The IB. What is it? The IBO.
Yeah. What is it? The fucking Pan Pacific fucking or the Intercontinental fucking IBHBO fucking LGBTQ belt?
Yeah, something like that.
It's continental. Mediterranean belt.
Mediterranean belt.
Ain't no what in the Muhammad Ali Act. Let's go. See what happens in the next few years.
Beautiful belt. Nice work, 24. That was a good one, bro.
So we'll see what happens in the next couple of years, bro.
Do you think
they definitely
going to be a fight that's going to be made too late?
No, I think it's a good.
Crawford, the fighter of the year.
Crawford?
Is he the fighter of 2025?
Yeah, I think so, Rap. I think so, bro.
Nobody's done bigger than him. Bro.
That takes some doing.
You don't think Usyk is the fighter of the year?
Nah, man. I think jumping up fucking 2 weight classes.
We still got sight. Hey, we still got a few fights left now. They might overtake them.
I think
man.
Right now because he beat Dubois. He beat Dubois, and like that's not the same as beating Fury. So it doesn't feel the same.
Well,
you know what?
If it's not Usyk, it's definitely Crawford. If it's not Usyk, it's definitely Crawford because of what you said earlier. Definitely going up 2 weight class, and being undisputed 3rd time in 3 different weight classes.
And bro, just think about it. You beat the franchise player, the money man, Mr.
The
Money
face
Man.
of the face of boxing. You're right about that. Definitely right about that. The craziest thing is Usyk freaking made more money this year than Canelo.
Yeah. Wow.
Heavyweight. Big man always,
Didn't he get 80 million to fight William Skull?
Yeah, he did. He did.
I don't know. Yeah, Canelo made Canelo made a bag.
Canelo made a fucking. He like bought that many gas stations with his money. That cunt, he's got them everywhere.
Can we get William
He
Skull?
Be close to 300 mil.
Can we get William Skull and Demetrius Andrade?
That's not a bad fight.
That's not a bad fight. It'd probably be an ugly fight, but it wouldn't be a good fight to come in.
They're not like 2 magnets with the North and South Pole facing each other, and they
hey,
stay apart.
We got the Benavidez said he's not going to come down to 68. He's staying at 75. What's next for him after this? After Yachty?
It's got to be better BF.
Gotta be a
If
good
Hey,
one.
I'm with Turkey
Better
Ella
BF is
Sheikh,
going to be
though.
fighting in the same card.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm with Turkey
yeah,
Ella Sheikh, Cole. I don't want to fucking see William Skull again.
Right.
yeah, but I mean, at least fucking Dudu's got something,
Tom and
mate. Because
Jerry.
let's be
Now,
honest,
are you saying
let's
he's a Tom and Jerry? Like Turkey said, he's Tom and Jerry? Nah, come on.
well, he kind of is a bit. I mean, William Skull didn't want any part of fucking Canelo. He fought scared, so fuck William Skull. But at least it's some cunt, some former champion that fucking Andrade can face. Because I mean, Andrade's been rescuing kittens from fucking burning buildings, bro.
What do you mean?
He's done fuck all. And here we are trying to beat the drum to get him a fucking fight, and the cunt can't even turn up to Raps and get on a fucking panel and talk about it. He's saving fucking kittens from burning buildings.
That metaphor, I'll never get it. I'll never get your metaphor.
Well, Rap, I don't know if you remember 24, but Rap tried getting fucking Boo-Boo on here, and he said he couldn't turn up. He had, after an hour and a half, he got a fucking message.
But didn't he turn up?
What's that?
I think he needs to get in the ring with Plant. I think he needs to get in the ring with Plant. Both of those guys need a damn win.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man, but Vergil, I just want to see. I want to see Vergil fucking get a shot at a belt. I want to see him become a fucking champion, man. But see, if he fights Boots next, it's still no belt for Vergil. Like, it's still
26.
just a fucking name. I mean, like, him and
I think
Boots
the end of the
still
year.
won't be.
End of 26, I think they both will have a belt.
Well, that's when they need to fight, and then we can unify.
Yeah.
Marinate the cunt and make it worth something. You know what I mean? Both of you cunts go get fucking full belts, and then unify 54. And let's see.
Right.
Let's get the final fucking boss man at 54 for once. And let's get some cunt to fight Backram in the meantime, please.
Hell yeah! Somebody needs to fight him. Everybody's freaking freaking. I don't want to say ducking, but it damn looks like it and sounds like it and smells like it.
I was just saying, it look like a duck. It sounds like a duck.
Hell yeah. Listen, I think the good fight that's coming up is Fandor against Keith Thurman. I think if Keith Thurman freaking beats Fandor.
I got Keith, bro. I got fucking the Terminator. I got fucking one.
I got Thurman too. I got Thurman to beat Fandor. And if Thurman freaking wins, man, I'm just no doubt. He's gonna collect. He's gonna try to collect up all the belts in that area. I mean, being 38, what is he? 38 years old as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least
yeah.
You just watch a little bit of media like that came out of the Sean Porter podcast about Terrence talking about what Thurman was in the amateurs. He was the boogeyman. That's what Terrence said.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, amazing. So I think that's a great fight. Fandor is a big guy. Fuck.
But he's beatable though. He's beatable though.
But run it now so we can get fights now because we need fights now. While we wait for Tank and Paul, like Rap, you got to talk about Tank and Paul. That's a real
Hell
fight.
no, man. We don't want to talk about
that's
cartoon
a real
fights.
fight.
We don't want to talk about cartoons right now.
Tank isn't a real
We
fighter.
don't want to talk
Are you
about
saying
cartoons.
that Javante Tank Davis isn't a real fighter? Are you saying that Tank is a bitch? Little bitch.
That's a cartoon fight right now. We don't want to talk about cartoons.
He's not a cartoon. Are you saying he's a bitch? He's a little bitch. Are you saying he's too small for Jake?
I'm not calling anybody that. I'm just saying that's a cartoon fight.
You get sued like Piers Morgan? You want to get sued for a rigged fight?
Rap said he didn't want to talk about it. Rap said he didn't want to talk about it.
What's he? Who's getting sued by Piers Morgan?
He put it on the thumbnail to get views. Come on, let's all be real with it. Let's not all be fake.
That's a cartoon.
You put it in my thumbnail. It's not a cartoon. It's a real fight. Tank's a real fighter. If you doubt him, okay.
That's a cartoon. Thinking that they're
Yeah, but
going to
the
do
last time,
thinking they're going to do the same numbers as the other one.
The
No
last
way.
time Jake Paul was 140 pounds, he was actually a fucking Disney kid. He wasn't even a YouTuber.
I don't even know. I never watched him. My kids.
Mate, my kids watched him. My kids watched the cunt. That's how I know who Jake Paul is.
He's a tough Ohio basic form. Like he's like a butterbean, but in shape.
I think Roach and Pitbull is going to be a good damn fight.
Which one?
Roach and Pitbull.
Oh, I think that's going to be a great fight.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest, man. Freaking Pitbull. I think that guy's going to have CTE when he turns freaking 45.
Oh, don't say that. No, he's not.
No,
he's not.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it to be wrong. Hurtful. But this guy's into freaking battles, man.
Yeah, his style of fighting.
Battles, man. He's
a man.
And his last fight, they were just. Almost every fight just blow for blow. Yep. Jeez, man.
That was on the undercard. Was that on the undercard of the fucking girl fight? The fucking Serrano.
Katie Taylor.
Serrano Taylor.
Yeah, I think it was a French fight. Venezuela. He dropped out for some reason. But that's supposed to be the Venezuela fight, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. I'm as high as fucking giraffe pussy right now.
Giraffe pussy? Oh, God. What the heck? This guy.
That's pretty high.
Australians are a bit like Mexicans, you know.
Whereabouts are you 24? You're on the sunny coast, aren't you, mate?
I am. I came from Dubbo to Penrith, and then I've got here just post office job. And
yeah, beautiful. Good man. Yeah, you like Queensland,
I've
mate?
heard you. Yeah. I know who you are, bro. You're a media member. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
I'm just a bullshitter, bud. Bullshitter from the bush.
Hey, what we gonna do? What we gonna get with Rolly and Ryan? Are we gonna get that rematch, or Rolly's gonna just move on?
I got a feeling we're getting it, man. Will you see Ryan fucking talking shit? Man, if Ryan can't beat Rolly, bro, just hang him up, bro, and just keep modeling fucking underwear and deodorant and aftershave and sell watches. Because
I thought I heard Manny Pacquiao's gonna go fight for that Rolly fight.
Ooh! So no, don't Manny. Don't do that, Manny. That's a cost.
I think Manny can beat Rolly.
Yeah, but you know what is that? What does that say about the state of boxing today when a 46-year-old can get a draw against the current 147-pound WBC champion? What does that say about the current state of boxing, bro?
What does it say about PBC? What does it say about PBC? They're
we had the right opponent. He had the right opponent.
What does it fucking say about the state of boxing today, bro? That a guy can get a draw in the WBC, and he can go for what's Rolly got, the WBA or the WBO? WBO. And now fucking he can fight for that. Crazy. Well, you know what? He'd be ranked because he got a draw against the full champion at 47, so he's definitely ranked. And I think he can beat the fuck out of Rolly.
Yeah.
I think so too, dude. I think so too.
So what the fuck does that say about the state of boxing today? Like,
I think that's just the
40,
weight class, man.
yeah, I
Just
think
the weight class.
47's a fucking retarded, redheaded stepchild division, bro.
Yeah.
That's a division that's going to be wide open for Devin, man. Because it's, I mean,
Not
it really don't.
people want Jamal or Canelo
Devin's
wins
not
at
going
140.
anywhere. Relax.
Because you got to think. Brian Norman is currently one of the champions. If he loses, who's going to beat him?
Brian's gonna scrape up. He's gonna get rid of Devin Haney. He's gonna get his first loss. Just hopefully that freaking nobody's got no drug testing issues going on. You know what I mean? But other than that, Brian Norman's got this freaking 147 in the bag.
Well, we shouldn't even be worried. We shouldn't even be worried about drug testing.
know what you mean, buddy.
That shouldn't even come into play. The drug tested thing.
The only issue that we'll have. The only issue we'll have is Devin Haney will try to freaking sue freaking Brian Norman for whipping his ass. That's the only thing that can happen.
But if you don't want to talk about Tank and Jake Paul, can you talk about
Fuck
Shakur and
that fight, man.
Like Shakur and Teofimo? Because I know you don't want to talk about the big fights. You just want to talk about these bum little no attention fights that no one cares
But that
about.
ain't. Them boys hadn't signed for it. That fight hadn't been signed yet.
Unless Turkey gets it on Netflix, that's the only way Shakur and Teofimo are going to get views, if you understand the business of boxing. Netflix is the only way with Turkey. Alashik.
Well, we know that.
Turkey.
We know that.
Yeah, but is that enough to headline a card on Netflix, bro? Is that big?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Hell yeah.
They're heavyweight. No, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Teofimo got a lot of fans still out there, man. Believe it or not.
Shakur can talk. Shakur can talk, and so can Teo.
And not only that would it be a headline, it's going to draw so much attention because finally we get a black dude whipping freaking this guy who talks a lot of shit about blacks. So that's going to also be involved in that.
Nah, let's not go there. Let's not wind up. Are we winding up or winding down? I don't know.
Who's talking about? Well, I missed that. That went straight over my fucking head.
They got a little pass. They sparred in the pass.
You know, Terrence confronted him and it's funny. Theo was going through the same shit that Ryan was doing when he went on that rant about George Floyd. Like, we're gonna bring him back and kill him again.
And Turkey will put in Ryan Garcia in that damn card too if he comes back healthy. That would also drop
mainstream
viewership. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, undercard.
Hell yeah. Play his cards right. He'll freaking put Ryan under there against who would be if Ryan's going 147, right? Put him in there against shit. Who would be a good matchup? No, Vergil. 147.
I think Devin and Ryan, the rematch would be the biggest thing they could put on Netflix.
Devin's so boring. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the rematch, man. All of the shit.
What black dude would go against a Ryan Garcia that talks a lot of crap too? 147.
24. Are you racking a few lines, mate? Are you having a few nose beers? Thought you were having a few fucking nose beers then, mate.
Who, me? No. I'm just
Ryan.
Thought you were having a few nose. Sound like you're having a couple of fucking nostril fucking snorters.
What are you snoring coke over there?
Gosh, that's what I thought. I'm thinking this cunt's racking a line up on the bench top.
Only just sipping on a green can.
Oh, he's on the tunnies.
Oh, he knows the tunnies. He knows the tunnies. Unbelievable. I'm embarrassed now that he knows the tunnies.
You're a budget drinker, mate. It's all good.
Budget,
all good.
Yeah.
Fucking hope. No, mate, look, I think at 47, I think if Devon beats fucking Brian Norman and gets his belt, I think Ryan Garcia rematch for fucking Devon would be the biggest fight Turkey could put on Netflix with any cunts at 47 right now.
For next year.
Yep.
They're
Yes.
gonna need.
Okay. But if Brian Norman beats Devin Haney, can Brian Norman take that fight away from Haney with Ryan Garcia?
Well, he could, yeah. He could, but it just doesn't have the history.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't have the history. It doesn't have the history. It doesn't. But
no,
it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
No,
It wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't feel the same.
You know it in your heart, like deep down.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
it.
It definitely won't feel the same.
Yeah, no, I don't see that being. I think Brian Norman, mate. I think Brian Norman could beat fucking Mario Barrios and fucking Rolly Romero.
But freaking PBC is freaking holding that damn belt for hostage.
Wow, mate, what are the BBC fucking renowned for?
Everyone's using Mario Barrios as a whore because he's a big, huge, tattered guy that just doesn't, have the boxing skills. They just want to beat up on that big guy, and it's like great for them.
Yeah, but look what Manny Pacquiao, look what a 46-year-old without any legs Pacquiao did with him, bro.
Yeah,
arguably won the fight.
No, I'm not going to talk no shit about Pacquiao. Like he's talking about Pacquiao fighting Rolly Romero or something.
Yeah, man. Well, like, what's that say about the fucking current state of the division, bro? Like, that are 47. Well, he'll be 47.
Manny's retired, Kangaroo. Manny's retired, right? He's a president in like his country, Philippines. Yeah, it's like he's done. He's done.
He's had a couple of fucking what do they call them? These gimmick fights, exhibitions. Yeah. He's had a couple of exhibitions, mate. He fought a kickboxer, I think. He fought some kickboxing dude and looked really average, mate. That was his last fight before he fought Barrios. And he's just got no legs behind him. His fucking hands he's just not what he used to be, And mate, he made Barrios look fucking average, and he went the distance with the cunt, mate. Fuck me.
Yeah, even Tank Davis beat Barrios,
Yeah.
And Tank ain't no Manny.
No, but mate, Manny's not what Manny was either, bro. Let's kick that apart.
He's a president in his country. Isn't he still the president of the Philippines? He's got a lot of things
He never got the presidency. He ran for president, but he never won it. But he's loved by his country. Man, I tell you now, if you ever want to get 6,000 people in your chat, just put Manny Pacquiao as the title of live chat and Manny Pacquiao and watch your chat explode with the Filipinos, mate. They are fucking Manny crazy, bro. And your subscriber count will just go through the roof. I remember.
Let's not talk about. But Kangaroo, what do you hate about Tank Davis versus Jake Paul?
Well, the main thing I hate is that Tank Davis is actually a boxer, and he's currently holding a belt. That's what I hate, and he's fighting a guy that his best win is a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. That was pretty scripted. When he did fight a boxer,
what about his best loss? What about Jake Paul's best loss against Tommy Fury?
Yep, against the guy that was ranked 330th in the cruiserweight division.
Okay.
So there's 329 cruiserweights that are better than Tommy Fury. That's what I think of that win. I don't think that highly of Tommy Fury.
Yeah, he's another mental health thing, Tommy Fury, and he's like a half celebrity on Love Island, and he's got so many things going on.
I call him the Ken Barbie of boxing.
Yeah. But I think Jake. Yeah.
Well, mate, I just wish that when he was ranked, when it was it the WBA that fucking ranked him 15th when he beat Tyson, one of the cruiserweight divisions ranked him. And I think it was Zerto's because Zerto fought on the undercard. I think it was the WBA. They put him in And mate, the people were just furious.
Yeah,
And
you know,
how on earth?
don't worry about the comments. Don't read the comments. Just watch like what's going on in boxing. Like the comment section is just the fans. No,
Yeah, but just
they don't
it just
control
makes
nothing.
it just makes the fucking ranking system a fucking laugh, mate. It's a
Well,
laughing stock.
the system's been crazy. They put Tyson Fury at number 1 for Alexander Usyk's belt, and I believe that's not bad. But he did
Yeah,
nothing.
he's another cunt.
He's
He's
number
another
one
cunt
of
that's
all
been a
his fighters,
big fat
letdown.
Big fat letdown, that Tyson Fury. He got me on the bandwagon when he came back wanting to crash his Ferrari into a bridge girder and fucking was 380,000 pounds and
Great
came
story.
back and, you know, it's a good story, but what the fuck did he do after that, mate? He went on a fucking friend bashing tour.
Yeah.
Dudes like Otto Warline and, you know, never fought a fucking mandatory or tried to go undisputed with AJ. How come they couldn't make that fight, mate? Fury versus AJ for undisputed. Could have had that years ago. How come Wilder didn't want AJ for undisputed?
Because AJ would beat Wilder and then Tyson would beat AJ. So Tyson was the only one not ducking. He took on Usyk, lost twice. Thought he was going to beat him the second time, didn't happen. And maybe they'll fight a third time as a charity from Usyk. From the
only reason he fought Usyk because he thought he was going to fucking beat him to a pulp.
Yeah. Super confident, overconfident. That's what it was, Kangaroo. No IQ.
Yo, he could have beaten him, but he got too confident, just like he said. He could have beaten him if he had stayed composed, but he fucking got too confident and he paid the price. Because if anybody had the skills of beating Usyk in any round, we've only seen one man do that, and that's Fury.
Yep.
He was
Derek
close to beating him.
Derek Chisora was doing a good job too.
But Derek Chisora never won rounds like Fury did.
Well, I don't know.
Derek Chisora was just in the fight looking like, you know, never got knocked out, and he was still in the fight. But to be fair with you, the only man who's won rounds like that, if he had kept it strong, could have been Fury. But now,
Fury was
now they're saying that Moses Atuma is the next guy coming up.
He's an idiot. Fury was an idiot in that fight, a rap star. Don't you agree? He was having fun. He was like making
He's
faces.
having too much fun.
Ropes, doing rope-a-dope.
Just like what do you think of what they said to Jake Paul? That why do you want 12-ounce gloves?
I think Jake will give him that. Jake's a great guy. He's going to give him that 10-ounce gloves. He knows it's a mismatch. He's going to do that. He's already paid. He's already rich. He's going to do that. No.
That's why I think Usyk might have the Fury trilogy, mate. If I'm honest, I think Usyk's trying. That's for the fight Usyk wants.
And like just the way that Tank is like taking it easy with Jake, it's like so cool if you know how to like confrontations go, you know. And just like a bigger man looking down on a littler man, you know? It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight, right?
Yo, why are you glazing this fight so much, bro?
Because it's the only fight that we're going to watch. You don't care about these other fights. This is going to be the most watched fight since Tyson versus
in Australia? Is this what you guys going to freaking glaze over? In Australia, this is what you guys hyping up? A Tank fight against Jake Paul? Why?
Yeah,
I just want to let you know that he doesn't speak for all Australians, okay?
Yeah, no, but like...
Oh, he's fucking sucking the cock over there, bro. What the hell's wrong with this dude, yo?
Explain why you hate
Bro,
Jake Paul.
Yo, really, man? This ain't shit, bro, over here.
Why are you so serious about your hardcore boxing shit?
Because that's what we want. It's what we want our young ones to follow. We want them to follow the good the real shit, not no fucking cartoon. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
You call it cartoon, but you called it that again. Cartoon.
It's a cartoon, man. It's a cartoon, bro.
No, it's not no illustration. It's not that
165
illustration.
against 135? That doesn't make any sense, bro.
It's two men in a ring. It's two men in a ring on a night.
It's two people in a ring playing around. It's just the same thing as two men in the ring was a 23-year-old against a 58-year-old. It didn't make no sense.
It
didn't make no sense.
But it won't go on Tank's
Stop it, bro. Get the fuck get out of here, bro. Get that shit out of here, bro.
That's been ducking everybody in his division anyway.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. We ain't playing that little kid shit. Get out of here, bro.
This ain't little kid shit. This is worldwide international.
Get out of here, bro.
You're making boxing hot again.
Get out of here.
You want boxing to be ice cold. You want boxing to be
you're spitting all over your fucking camera. We can't see.
You're making boxing irrelevant. You're making boxing irrelevant with this. You're following the crowd. I don't even
boxing irrelevant for nothing. The last two Jake Paul fucking fights, nobody even watched it or cared about it. We'd rather watch the damn fucking females fight. Nobody cared about his fucking cartoon show.
Say a pretty female fight.
Nobody cared about his cartoon show. All we cared about was his undercard.
Baumgartner and the
other
out
of here, man.
Yeah.
This bum ass MVP cards are fucking trash.
His own girl under the
out of here, bro.
Alicia is gonna win. But like you got no points because I love the women fighting. You just brought up something that didn't work on me. So I used the reverse trap card on you.
We don't even know what the fuck you're saying. We don't even know what you're saying.
You're just going along with the crowd, saying it's a cartoon joke.
It's a cartoon fight. You know it is.
It's not a cartoon.
You fucking watch cartoons. You still watch cartoons. We understand that, bro. You're young dude. You still fucking watch cartoons in Australia. That's the only channel you guys get over. That's the only channel you get over there. Cartoons. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Nobody want to watch that cartoon.
It's a real fight. They're stepping in the ring.
Nobody and everybody knows that fucking that's a cartoon. Nobody cares about it, man. The only fucking fight we're gonna see in that card is Antoine Russell. That's it. And Alicia Baumgartner because she's beautiful. That's it.
And your little boots, get your little boots in us. Say, look, get your little boots in us. Look, put my boot up here. Boots in us.
Yeah, did you see that fucking fake ass push? Did you see that fake ass push?
Who watches?
Stop watching cartoons, bro. Grow up, man. It's time to grow up. Stop watching cartoons.
It's time to grow up. Exactly. It's time to grow up and realize that this is a business.
Nobody wants it. Nobody. That fucking.
Same for us. We're not in the ring doing the sport.
That match is gonna flop.
We're not in the ring doing the sport.
It's going to flop, yo.
It's pay-per-view.
This is the end of Jake Paul.
It's showtime, baby.
Fights. It's going to flop, bro. Just like his last fight. It flopped, bro. It flopped, bro. The only thing that Jake Paul has is the women. That's it.
And Bud fucked over by Barbara. No, look.
Yo, you're all over the place, dude. Stop it. You're all over the fucking place.
I just want to see this fight.
Get a hold of yourself. Get a grip, bro. Get a grip of yourself. Cut your fucking bang off. Stop acting like a fucking chick. Stop watching cartoons. Grow the fuck up, bro. Grow up, man. Grow up. It's time to grow up. Cut that fucking hair off your face. Grow up, man.
You ain't got a job
with that shit, man. Go fucking brush your teeth too, you fucking sick.
Bro, it's just not cool. You're not cool with it, bro.
Stop watching cartoons. It's time to grow up.
Happen.
Time to grow up. Time to grow up.
Money. There's no money there for your fight, so you're just talking.
We're gonna fucking we're gonna boycott this damn fight. We're gonna boycott this fight and fucking make Tank Davis fight the real fight.
Hardcore fucking
Ain't
orgasm.
nobody hardcore. This is beyond casual. This is beyond casual. It's a cartoon.
We're gonna
It's
watch
a cartoon.
and we're gonna be happy. We're just gonna be happy.
Nobody watching that fight, man. Nobody's watching that. You're not even gonna watch it. You're not even gonna watch it. You're not even gonna watch it. You're gonna be too fucking blasted.
Because they got a fucking countrywide press tour going on with this fight. That shows how big this fight is.
Countrywide press tour. Nobody was there.
New York, LA,
Nobody was there. Nobody was there, bro. Did you see the views? Nobody was there. It got like freaking 100 views. Nobody was there.
And whose fault is that? Between the two fighters or the promotion?
It's because it's a cartoon. Nope, we're all grown-up hardcores. Casuals don't want to watch cartoons, bro. We want to see real fights, real names, like Canelo against Crawford. That was a real fight.
We loved it.
All right then. Nobody wants to watch cartoons anymore.
What's the next?
Nobody wants to watch cartoons.
No, they do. Everyone wants enemies.
You know what they want to see? They want to see Jake. They want to see Jake fight somebody their own side, like Tommy Fury, like you were saying. Somebody his own side. A real boxer.
No. I'm on your level when it comes to that.
See him fight a real prospect. Get in the ring with a real prospect. Show your fucking skills. You spend all this fucking money on all these and advancing your fucking training and all that. You spend all your money on that, then fight a real boxer. Fight somebody who can actually fight.
I agree.
Not just one. And when he did, he got his ass whooped. And then he fucking fought, what was it, Austin? Yo, he fucking flopped for him. He took a dive.
So why don't you want to see him fight? So what do you think's going to happen in the fight?
I don't want to see him fight. I don't want him to see him fight. I want him to continue. I want him to go and see if we can get.
Who's going to get embarrassed and who's going to get victorious?
I want him to see if he can get
who's going to get embarrassed
and
who's going to
get his brother fight. That's what I want to see.
You answer. Who's going to get embarrassed? Who's going to be victorious in that fight?
Yo, everybody's fucking leaving the damn chat because of you, bro.
I don't care. Bro. Who's going to be victorious and who's going to win in that fight, bro?
Nobody. It's a fucking cartoon.
It's not even a real fight to you because you're a fucking hardcore fucking nerd. Fucking goofy.
My fucking kids watch boxing, dude. Shut up, man.
People, it's fucking for the whole world.
My wife doesn't even watch the cartoon, man.
Every bar,
Shut up, man.
We're going to be drinking at the bar in the pub, and everyone's going to be there. It's going to be big, you know? And who cares about Jared Ennis?
You're drying this shit up, dude. You're drying this shit up.
Little Ortiz. You little
drying this shit up, bro.
What's your little journeyman, little Mickey Mouse, little tiny, little too small fight?
What the
Kevin Durant says too small. Kevin Durant says too small. Come on, man. But Boots has to. Boots, all these guys. Vergil, is he the guy that plays the piano, or is that other fella? Yeah, but Boots has no. Boots is most popular thing Boots has ever done was sparring with Canelo. This is what people don't realize about like the media. That's what we know Boots for, sparring with Canelo now. That's all you think is going to sell. Like the promoters are going to lose money and they're going to be angry at their own fighters and then just drop them, won't renew their contracts. Usually in fighters' contracts not renewed with this mindset where you're killing boxing, you're not embracing the exhibitions and these big events, crossover events. That's the problem.
It's not a problem. I mean, they're good for some things, but not for all things. I mean, yeah. I mean, did Ali have a exhibition? Yeah, they're good for things that are needed for charity shit. Don't make it. It's not needed for real boxing and to basically you're laughing at the real boxers and trying to make it as if it's a real thing. Make it for charity. Make it for something that is proper. But don't shame boxers who put their lives on the line. I mean, come on, don't shame it. If he's gonna fight, then let him fight the damn UFC guy.
Now, what would you say? You wanna say Mario Barrios? Mario Barrios. What if Jake Paul fought Mario Barrios? What would you say?
It's not a good thing.
Why?
Because Mario Barrios is a champion and needs to fight people that want his belt. Not fucking Jake, who wants to really do nothing with it. What is Jake gonna do with it?
I can tell you respect him, and you know he's going to beat Tank, and it's not going to look good in boxing. But he's already done the UFC, embarrassed all the UFC with Anderson Silva. You know where he's going, and Tank might beat him. You know that, right?
Yeah, that was good. That was actually entertaining when he was whipping all the UFC fighters. It was actually entertaining because it was actually funny.
You don't know
proving that boxing is better than UFC.
It's a 50-50 fight, and you love it. You're gonna bet on someone. Probably.
You can't even bet on an expedition. Expedition. You can't even bet on that.
Bullshit that it's exhibition and the weight thing is not good on Jake.
You can't bet on that. You understand? You can't bet on it.
It's not good that he's fighting a smaller fighter, but he's fighting, Gervonta Tank Davis, the next coming of Floyd Mayweather,
No.
He can't read like Floyd. He was taken under the wing by Floyd. That's what people think. The black fans think. You know this, man. You know this. You're not a dumb man. You're not a stupid man. No, there's a lot of people like that hate it just because they love Tank, and he's a part of the culture. He's tatted up and ignorant and beats his women. They love it. They see themselves in him. So,
I don't think so. I think Tank has a lot of potential, and he obviously did. But there's something obviously that has motivated him to a different direction in his career. He's after the bag. He's going after something that he needs for retirement or anything like that. He's already been sharing that, It's like you can't hate the guy for making a career change.
No, that's why I'm supporting it. Everyone's getting paid. What's the downside of this event?
It's the downside is it's almost mocking boxing. It's mocking it. It's mocking the real fighter. The people that actually
went up to fight John Ruiz, was that mocking boxing? When Roy Jones Jr. went up to fight John Ruiz, was that mocking boxing? No. Then what is this mocking boxing? When Gervonta's trying to be great, stop trying to block him from a big knockout that could happen on Jake Paul. And everyone's been waiting. It'll be the most viral thing that Gervonta's ever done.
They said they can't. It's already. It's in their contract that they cannot knock each other out.
No,
Just like it
I
was
don't
in the
believe that.
contract.
Can someone
Yes.
come in and like confirm this, that these exhibitions have no knockout clauses? I've heard that before, but I don't believe it. Like, how can you have a fight without a knockout possibly happening? I don't believe it, bro.
It's true, my guy.
I don't believe it's in the cause. I don't believe that exhibitions have this clause.
I think even I think Rapstar even had Rick Glacier in here to say that there's clauses in this that they can't do, and I think that's one of them.
I wouldn't believe Rick Glacier. He's a Jew.
12
I
and
don't believe
16
he's a Jew. He's a Jewish man. He's a Jewish man. I don't believe anything a Jewish person says.
What does that got to do with anything?
Free Palestine. That's what it is. No, it's just like oh, you let me back in, Rap?
I didn't hear nothing, dude. I'm going over the GW.
Yeah, but Rick Glazer. So what Rick Glazer said that what did Rick Glazer say?
That's a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, because he's so old. He's an old bastard. Sorry, Rick. You can't help your age.
Listen, I'm about to lose connection, man. Talk to you later. 24, I believe, right? 24.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Respect. You know, the only fighter that fought himself out of like a fucking containment is Bud Crawford. Not talking to media and like refusing people like Ellie Setback. Let's be real. Let's be real with it. Bud Crawford is the only person that's like that stoic and that steady. He's the only man in boxing. Only real man. Bud Crawford, Omaha Parade's going on soon. And then I want Bud to actually, I want Usyk and fucking Crawford to fight in an MMA cage. That's the only thing for them to make money. There's no point in them fighting in boxing. They need to fight in an MMA cage with the small 8-ounce gloves and fucking wrestling involved and elbows, through elbows. That, like, why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Why do we have to have Usyk fight fucking Dubois again, or fucking Usyk fight? Who's coming up? Oh, that the Australian bums. They're not going to beat Usyk. As much as proud I am to be Australian, look, I've got my flag right here. Look, I've got my flag right here. I wrap myself in it. The Southern Cross. There's a Union Jack, but the Southern Cross constellation stars. That makes us unique. A penal colony, you know. I'm very proud to be Australian, but these guys aren't going to beat Usyk, so why can't we get Usyk and Bud in an MMA cage? You think Bud's scared of getting in to fight outside of the ring? You don't know Bud Crawford. You don't know his story. You don't know nothing about him. You don't know his mother. You don't know nothing about Crawford. You don't care. You think he's boring. He's not boring. He's boring because he doesn't get interviews to fucking shills. Like, he hates people that are like playing both sides. He's a man of fucking, you know, respect. I respect that. He's my greatest. I think he's the greatest fighter ever. Does anyone want to argue that Crawford's the best fighter ever? No one can argue that. Rap star. The guy that I was speaking to, he was pretty, you know, on point, you know. He was so on point, you know. He was so on point, you know. He's saying that. Yeah, he's speaking for a lot of people that don't want to see exhibitions in the sport. Don't want to see these commercial fucking events. But I think a lot of these people just kind of like, they just listen to the comments. They just go along with everybody else. Or they just become such like, they think they're a hardcore boxing fan and they know boxing, and that's another group of these people. And then there's some people that just don't like Jake because he's a YouTuber, and there's just so many different ways to hate, so many different avenues that they go down, so many different avenues. But he's got Netflix on board. He's the one that's got the Saudi Arabians involved. And you got to respect it at the end of the day. Or if you don't, like, fuck, let boxing just go back to pay-per-view. Pay your fucking $60 for a boring fight every single time. Pay you 60, pay you 80. Just pay your money. Be a sucker. Be a sucker. You know, that's what I would recommend to you if you don't want to watch Tank Davis knock out Jake Paul. Just be a sucker and just keep paying that pay-per-view when we got Turkey to get us with Netflix. Everyone's got Netflix. I don't, because they're fucking boring shows, you know. I was into some fucking series, a few series. I was years ago. I've been on Netflix, you know. But I'll go over to the fucking family's house and watch it on their Netflix. Tank's good at fucking... It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. There's going to be a great fight. And like Boots, and like, I want to talk about all this hardcore boxing shit. Boots and fucking Vergil Ortiz. That's going to be a small hall show, no stadium. Like, you just have no idea. No idea. No idea, no clue. No one's going to care. Just get on with your life, you know, live your life. Don't worry about these journeymen. You got to fight your way out of like promoter containment and all that, and like Demetrius Andrade, like Eddie not getting in fights. Like, let's talk about the real Rap. Rap, can you come back to the show, please, and talk about like how you got to make it for yourself if other people aren't doing their job for you, like Bob Arum with Crawford. It's just the same shit with Demetrius Andrade. If I'll make that connection, I'll go that far. Me and I think Demetrius is a good guy. I know how great of a fighter he is too. I know how I respect it. He always gets knocked out in his fights. He always puts a man on the floor. I remember that. And Eddie was doing his thing, but maybe not putting up the money. It is what it is, It is what it is for these fighters. If you want, what about Janabek and Crawford? No one's talking about that either. Janabek and Crawford, that could be a thing that we want to see. It'd be kind of like, he looks like Victor Postal, one of his former opponents. I haven't watched a lot of Janabek, but if he's holding a title at a high weight class, I'm sure he's not a fucking man that you want to run into, all the time. No one's talking about the real fights. They're just talking about these journeymen that been hyped up by LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community, and they've just got everybody confused. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna give respect to old rap star, of course, channel owner, Kangaroo, fellow Australian, and the Mexican guy that I was talking to that had great points, and the other guy too that was saying that the resume was fucking flawless or something, another word that he said, another fancy word. So shout out everybody. I'm out.